Lunchly was supposed to be the next Prime, but for kids' lunches. MrBeast, KSI and Logan Paul teamed up to revolutionize Lunchables with a healthier version that came with crackers, meat, cheese, and a bottle of Prime. It was hyped like a billion-dollar empire in the making, but within a couple weeks, it all collapsed. Exposed for fake health claims, slammed by parents, and even pulled from stores for literally molding. So where's Lunchly at now? Have they quietly shut it down after sales plummeted by 80%, or are they still trying to push this science experiment down kids' throats?
New product Lunchly. It's a better for you lunch product that has Prime and pea smoked and entree. Say it, you can stand up!
So, October 2023, launch teasers go nuclear. Logan and KSI are fresh off Prime numbers that make Wall Street blush. MrBeast blinks and 30 million views appear like he typed spawn engagement. And his pitch was basically copy the Lunchables template, swap the juice for Prime, add 25% less sugar, and boom, now it's wellness.
Lunchly versus Lunchables.
With Lunchly, you get double the amount of liquid.
Prime has no sugar added, more electrolytes, and more B vitamins.
Crunch Bar. Feastables Crunch Bar. Yeah! Our pizza uses real cheese. Theirs, as it says on their box, is mozzarella pasteurized prepared cheese product. They can't even call it real cheese. Ooh. We're also 30 less calories, 3 less grams of fat, and 8 less grams of sugar.
Parents see electrolytes, kids see colorful packaging, retailers see dollar signs, and YouTube see $1 billion valuation before anyone's even tasted the meat. Walmart literally made space for it in days. Some Target stores had a wait list like it was a new iPhone, not a plastic tray with crackers. On the podcast, the trio was talking 9 figures in pre-orders. It was Prime 2.0, except who actually asked for a box that paired processed meat with an influencer hydration drink? Yeah, I'm just asking for my sodium levels. Because that's the part they skipped. Food isn't just merch, you can't just storytell salt out of a label. Turns out the plot twist wasn't in the marketing, it was in the nutrition facts. So when it actually launched, the internet was very concerned. Reddit posts go viral pointing out a turkey kit with an 810 milligram of sodium. For an 8-year-old, that's like burning a third of your daily budget on a Tuesday. The 25% less sugar claim, that's only true if you compare it to that one Lunchables with a cookie and sugary juice. Compare kit to kit and the difference was basically a rounding error. And the real cheese promise they made looked more like a science project list. Sodium phosphate, MOID inhibitors, nothing illegal, just not the farm fresh energy the box was selling.
When I saw MrBeast, Logan Paul and KSI announce they're launching a Lunchables competitor, I wasn't surprised when I saw it had seed oils, processed sugar, and a bunch of bull.
Parents did what parents do. They ran kitchen table tests on TikTok, and the kids, over and over, regular Lunchables taste better. If your supposed upgrade loses to the original in blind taste, then it's kind of pointless. And whilst this was all going on, the trio, MrBeast, KSI and Logan, kept posting like nothing happened. More freezer aisle content, more we changed the game, TikToks. It was given denial, or at least we muted the word sodium on X. Then things got serious. Independent lab testing showed measurable lead in kits. Still below FDA limits, but doctors reminding everyone that no amount of lead is good for children. Add phthalates to the conversation, the plasticizer chemicals you don't want in kid food, and suddenly the healthier branding looks like it had been borrowed from a wellness podcast thumbnail. But the thing that fully detonated the trust was mold.
These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024. And today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months. This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe. Especially like kids that are so young, they may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it.
Clips of fuzzy green cheese started popping up like jump scares. Not isolated, not someone left it open, multiple videos, different stores. The brand response wasn't a loud clear recall, it was more like a stealthy voluntary quality hold. Translation, pull it from the stores but don't tweet it. And each founder had different responses.
Yeah, on the mold thing, here's the thing. We every single Lunchly with cheese meat is USDA inspected. There is no mold when it leaves our factory. Yeah. Like, we have the highest QC standards imaginable. Like, what do we have? Why would we ship that out? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You know what I mean? And we obviously have the best experts in the world. I mean, even once these things come out, I mean, we brought even more. They're pouring up and down the lines, making sure everything's good. It's just, the thing is, here's a context a lot of people leave out. Look at I don't want to name specific brands but take a specific brand that comes into your mind when you think of something like Lunchly, something that's very similar, specific brand, I don't know, other brands, competitors, and Google their name and put the word mold behind it. You'll see thousands upon thousands of examples. And that, I think, is a key context a lot of people leave out in this because they're acting like this is just a thing with us.
KSI clowned it in a video, so did Logan, whilst MrBeast, he stayed quiet. But we all knew they were panicking behind the scenes. Logan hit the podcast, blamed moisture and supply chain, said they were still feeding millions, and never really apologized. The cheese was drippy, but the accountability wasn't.
Yeah, like I like my cheese moldy, bro.
Yo! When she saw that, she must have been jumping.
Bro.
She must have been like,
Yo.
yes!
So Roseanne
Yes!
and Bar.
Oh my God!
Bro, going at you guys or at Beast, you could get so many likes.
Let's talk numbers because eventually every hype train has to buy a calculator. Year 1 retail sales landed around $92 million. That's a big bag until you remember they were out here forecasting a casual billion. It's like they tried throwing a paper plane to the moon. By Q3, the year after launch, revenue sank by double digits, like deep double digits. Stores simply didn't want it in stock because people weren't buying it. People were scared of the chemicals and the moldy cheese. And if the actual food wasn't bad enough, well, here comes DanTDM and his boys. It was a bit of a cultural earthquake. DanTDM drops a Twitter post calling out the product as selling crap to kids, and it lands like a literal nuke. DanTDM basically destroyed Lunchly with a single tweet.
Looks like crap to me, while showing his toys that he sold to kids. How does this benefit your fans, Dan? Now, obviously, people didn't realize that I was shining a mirror in his face. Instead, they were like,
wait, you did the same as Dan. You made toys with Tube Heroes.
and yes, that's fair, but I'm not the one complaining.
Well, okay then. He was talking about food, not merchandise and toys.
And I'm like, okay, sure. Let's keep moving the goalposts. But okay, did I reply to this? He was sponsored, then promoted, and made a whole video on Munch Pack, a monthly sub box full of food and candy to his Minecraft audience full of kids. Now what?
KSI shoots back with toy merch screenshots, which isn't the same. You're comparing a plastic pickaxe to deli meat. Even Jacksepticeye jumped in with the "you mess with Dan, you mess with YouTube" energy. And let's just say Dan, Jack, and the rest of the internet completely destroyed Lunchly.
Imagine being a motherfucker who's angry that we made this. Crackers, bro? You mad cause we made crackers? This is what you're mad about? Bruh. It's a turkey, real cheese, and cracker stack. And by the way, it's great.
Logan fought back with Reddit posts, tweets, and even some factory screening showing that they test for dangerous chemicals, but nothing really worked. Even MrBeast fired off a thread, but it read more like an ad read, and it didn't really impress anyone. And pretty much after that 1 or 2 month drama, Lunchly kind of disappeared. So you might be asking, is Lunchly technically dead? Well, not officially. The site still exists. You might catch a random kit online in the wild like a shiny Pokemon, but the $1 million dream they once had, it was gone.
Nobody gives a shit about Lunchly anymore, so I need you guys to run the video up anyway. I finally found the fucking cracker one that Lunchly had. I never had this one. I tried every other one in existence, and I never had the fucking main one because it was always sold out. Everybody, I guess, run the video up, but I just have a feeling nobody cares about this anymore.
The memes outlasted the shelf life. So yeah, Lunchly promised parents better, promised retailers breakthrough velocity, and promised kids fun. But we got processed meat, electrolyte marketing, and a speed run through the meme grinder. The satisfying part isn't that it failed, it's why it failed. Because facts, salt, safety, taste finally outtrended storytelling. Next time a creator tells you they've reinvented food, don't watch the TikTok, flip the box. If the numbers make sense, cool. If the cheese is drippy, maybe that's a sign.
That actually is so good. Fire.
So yeah, basically 2025 Lunchly is dead. It's not officially shut down, but I wouldn't be surprised if they announced it's shutting down anytime soon. Because let's be real, nobody's buying that. So yeah, let me know guys' thoughts in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.